Okay. Okay. Attempt 3. Just sitting there like I had no clue what was going. I don't know. That one was bad. That one was a bad run. Kind of got unlucky with that carriage, but at the end of the day, I also had no idea where I was actually going. Because normally you need to get past like the tutorial stages. But like if you know where the bosses are, then you can just kill it without kind of look like Aaron, the attack titan. Alright. Also, I figured out why they don't need to stop for resources in here, or they didn't, because there are way more bones than I thought there were out there. It's crazy the difference that is made when playing in a private game rather than a server. Take off. Take off.
Yet another accomplishment.
I'm gonna go to the right side. Okay. Slay enemies. Yeah, this seems a lot faster, honestly. Holy crap! A 43% blood immediately. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. I want to say that I need to go in just a little bit. See, I will say, when I'm doing like an any or doing all boss any percent, I'm going to care a little bit less about the optimization. Like for an or all boss act 1, like it's better to optimize some at the least. Purely because like this, theoretically, if somebody wanted to come after this, they could.
An achievement for sure.
Because like realistically, I mean, there's a reason I'm running it. It's not it's not that hard. I just need to pull up the map. Okay, up a wolf. It's to the right. Okay, I cannot currently see chat because I have the map up on... I have a map pulled up, so that way I know where to go. This should be the wolf den. And mind you, the more that I do it, the more I should be like, oh, hey, I recognize this.
An achievement for sure.
Ah, fuck. Please don't die against the first boss. That would be so awkward. Okay. Okay. Empowered.
I require more resources. I cannot
Ah!
hold on.
Yeah, that's awkward. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. So, I think kind of new idea. Don't go straight for the boss while I'm not entirely confident that I can beat it. Oh, wait. I'm going the wrong way. Um, yeah, like this early section, I should probably just focus on getting like skeleton kills and setting up more for higher gear levels
I am
ASAP.
missing key ingredients.
Cause yeah. Full
Recognize.
bone guard, then I can make the axes. Bone. Surprise, surprise, I need a lot of bone. Alright. And like now I should be able to beat Alpha. I have beat Alpha before with worse gear. I just think the biggest thing, honestly, that's gonna hold me back for a decent bit is I don't know. Like, I don't remember a lot of the stuff. I don't remember what the attack patterns of Alpha are, and I don't remember what spells do how much damage, and And yeah, like, eventually I'm actually gonna remember, like, the iframes that I can get. Because, like, that right there where I fed on the wolf. Alright, split one. Or wait. It's after I extract the blood. Then I split, but... 10-minute alpha is definitely slow. I'm also entirely chalking that up to
From flesh to shadow.
not to dying. It's like, that's not a good death to have right there. That's really awkward. Alright. And then, yeah, I'm gonna need to do some of the upper left quests. At least just for now, to figure out, like, where in the hell I need to go. Because I don't want to constantly be looking back at a map to be like, oh, where's this boss again? And I want to say in the, like, big run, he also does, he does a decent amount of grinding. Or farming, at the least. Because you need to be able to beat some of those higher level bosses. Oh, hey, here's Alpha on this side. Cool. I wish that I found that earlier. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah. Because, yeah, now I need to go kill Keely. I can't get blood essence from those. Those aren't alive. Oh. Something's happening over there. Bonk. Ooh! Actually just gave me a reinforced spear. Okay. Okay. Not gonna lie, I forgot how to toggle the build menu. So we're gonna see. Ooh. 69% moose. Nice. Alright. I go here. Oh yeah, it's B. Okay. Oh wait. Ah! Expand your domain. Okay.
I cannot
1,
build
2,
here.
3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yet another accomplishment.
storage. Oh my gosh. See, it's at least nice that I don't have to worry about PvP, but this little section of the game is going to be slightly annoying. Because I need to get some of this done. Because I need to beat Nibbles. At some point.
Yet another accomplishment.
Because, yeah, like, I couldn't construct a sawmill prior to this. Or an alchemy. Or a vermin nest. And I'm gonna need both of those. And, like, that's a decent part of the, early run. At least from what I could see. Is just, you need to be able to... like, set everything up. Alright. Because this is where all of my setup for later gear comes from. I do believe that with most of this, the only thing that matters is I kill Quincy last. Otherwise, then it's an any percent. Alright. And yeah, now I need, like... Originally, I was just gonna sit there and wait for it to be done, and then I was like, wait, this is a speed run. Partially what my hope is somebody else who plays V-Rising is going to look at the leaderboard and be like, wow, that guy really got like a 30-minute, or not even, I'm not on track for 30 minutes even. But it's like, oh, he got like a 2-hour run for just Act 1. That's pathetic. I can beat that. And then they go, and they do beat it. And then we start going back and forth. Because, like, I have already seen multiple places that
Don't have the proper tools.
I can absolutely improve. This is by no means anywhere near a perfect run. Okay, there we go. Because yeah. Now I just need 2 more. Part of this, and like, mind you, when I look back at this, I can probably go point and be like, okay, this is like how many of XYZ material I need. Because that should make, especially this early game, a lot easier. If I know how much I need for, like, a full set of, like, how many bones do I need for a full set of armor and full set of tools? I don't know. How many, how much stone do I need for everything? How much wood do I need? After I get some of those numbers, kind of more locked down, then it's okay. I have a goal. I know what I need to hit in terms of the actual numbers. Okay. Gonna take that out. I am gonna make a vermin nest because I will eventually need to make one. Simple workbench. I'll put that there for now. And then I was sitting there like, oh yeah, you know, I can. Okay. You're level 20.
Recognize my power.
Back. Alright. Keely. I'm gonna get some of this just going. So that way. Stone. I need stone to make a mace to break rocks. To break harder rocks. Whatever. Alright. But yeah, now with that, I can break bronze. So I'm going to... Or copper. So I'm gonna get copper ore. Oh wait. I'm going to get copper ore while I am out and about. I don't know why I went up that way. Okay. This should be... No, it's not. Never mind. I was gonna say. And I should be able to make a run through Keely, Errol, and Rufus all at the same time. Because they kind of line up one after another, if I remember correctly. Fuck! Lydia, I don't want to fight you right now. Okay, I'm actually gonna exit. Also, just for the record, why am I stutter stepping that? I don't know. Because I want to. Ooh. That warrior 43% looks really good. Like, I kind of like my... Oh, I think I like the creature blood more. Just purely because it makes my wolf faster. My wolf form faster. Did I really... I had no reason to do that. Yeah. 191. That should be enough for a decent amount. And this is kind of where the difference between okay. Is Rufus here? I think so. Has to be. I know one of them is here. Yeah, Rufus. Okay. Dope. Oh, I thought I could counter that. All right. I am, buddy. Okay. So that's Rufus done. I'm just gonna segment that for Keely.
Knowledge acquired.
I forgot what spell he gives. Oh. Yeah, I don't really care about that, but whatever. Okay. But yeah, like now I can make crossbows, which is nice. I want to say the woodworking station is going to be important later, but it's not later yet. So for the meantime, I don't really care about it. And then yeah, I can sneak in here. 'Cause this is the trapper camp. This is where Keely
You're
is.
looking a little hot-blooded. Let me cool you off.
Holy shit! Genuinely, not even when I was, like, playing the game for real, did I ever find anything as half as lucky as this. A rogue 96% blood. Come on. Don't let me die here. To be fair, like, now is the time to find lucky stuff. But, man. It's like, sort of an oofda moment. Yeah, I'm like, as long as I, like, kind of get past Keely's first stage,
Cold is
then I know I can kill her. Alright. Ooh. And that's Rufus and
I feel strong.
Keely.
An achievement for you.
Now. Okay. Back. Arrow. Okay. Where is he? What direction? Okay. Back to my castle. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Is that I could just make a loop back around to my castle. Oh my gosh. I swear to God. Okay. Up. It's definitely like one of those runs. Am I gonna submit it? Probably not, because this is a little bit embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Not knowing where anything is, dying to alpha. Not gonna lie, that one really fucking embarrassing. That one hurt my soul when I died. Not knowing the map at all. Because, like, alpha is not that hard. But I also have a few things where it's just going to be, yeah, like, first little bit. Because, like, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not... Like, I am not playing for, like, the Act 1 all bosses immediately. Or, I'm not truly playing for, like, Act 1 all bosses. What I'm playing for is any percent all bosses. So this is where I get my fundamentals for each act down. Yeah. All right. First 3 done.
I feel stronger.
Like, here is not a bad idea to just grab what I can. Because then we go back to kind of farming until Grayson. Alright, Dre opens public. I'm gonna do Chaos Volley. Because Chaos Volley gives a decent amount of damage. Okay. Now, Grayson the Armor, as much as I would love to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go fight him right now. Oh. Actually, this could be like an amazing opportunity right now. Because, yeah, Lydia Yeah, Lydia is in my warpath that I'm gonna need to take. Because now I'm basically getting Alpha's help to kill Lydia.
On your feet.
And, like, okay. This, I was actually going to have, like, basically rule question. Because, like,
Think on your feet.
one of the most famous, infamous interactions in this game is um
Think on your feet.
General Krieg and I think her name is like Lisbeth. Okay. Well, that's Lydia done.
Taste of knowledge.
But basically what the thing is with her, what the dealio is, I was like, "Oh, I'm going to go back to base. I'm going to start setting things up again." And then proceeded to run the exact opposite direction from my base. But they fight each other in the silver mine or in the iron mine, like on site. And most of the time, she will die. Krieg wins that 1v1. And or Meredith, I think her name is. She's really, really annoying to fight. And so, let's say, because, like, obviously the category is all bosses. Do I just need to collect all bosses, or do I need to kill all bosses? Because if it's just collecting all bosses, I have that. Then I collect it right there. Game's over. GG. I win. But if it is kill all bosses, then that's an important distinction to be made. Okay. Because, yeah, like, crossbow, really strong for fighting bosses. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm going hella slow right now. Because, like, this, I feel like I went faster with, like, I mean, I was gonna say, I feel like I went faster with, like, Schmogan and that group, but at the same time, we also had a group, so, kinda. And I guess anything is moving fast when there is literally nobody else doing this. There is no comparison point for me. Because even, like, the any percent, they just did any bosses, and they did a very solid 5 from Act 1. I have already got 5. Okay, I don't want that. Those don't matter to me. God, okay. I'm gonna start these up. Okay. Um, knowledge. 6 planks. Okay. And there's a bear here, so. I want its leather. Up. Okay. Yeah. I need paper. Yeah. I really do think it's funny. Uh, one of the speedruns that I watched, it was Small Ant, and he was speedrunning Donkey Kong Bonanza with CJ, yeah, which I really enjoy the both of them. I've watched uh their Super Mario Odyssey speedruns a lot, and I thought it was hilarious. And it's kind of what inspired me to actually run this, because as of right now, they hold the top 2 times in 2-player Donkey Kong Bonanza, because they are the only 2 people, or they are the only people who have ran it. And so, yeah, I was kind of thinking, like, oh, yeah, this, feels a little bit like cheating, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, I can still be like, okay, I am like, even if, like, I could, I could submit this run, and I would be a world record holder, because nobody else has ran it. Oh, fuck, the Deadeye joined. I was wondering why I was losing. Not gonna lie. Alright. Alright. This one I can probably do hitless, because you go invulnerable. Well, I can go invulnerable. The last time I did this, this is the main section where invulnerable matters, because he'll put these down, and then you can just clear them entirely. Well, almost entirely. Because, like, not gonna lie, past that, he's not a very hard boss fight. And I recognize I might have borked it at the very beginning by demonstrating it rather than just demonstrating it during the run.
Tool for the job. Hammer you out.
Because, yeah, like, after... Especially after he gets into his enraged state, it gets a little bit awkward with the,
Hammer you out.
with the caltrops.
Hammer you out. Hammer you out.
Because, yeah, like, certain bosses, though, like, I recognize Grayson is, in my opinion, one of the easiest bosses in the game entirely. Just because, well,
I feel stronger.
it's not that hard. And the fact that he gives you something to go invulnerable is wild, in my opinion. But I'm not against it. Okay. Boar swine I know is on the bottom right. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back to my base and then go up to this way gate, teleport down, and then go. Because he's at the infested cemetery. Alright. This is where I get my favorite damage spell, Wraith Spear. Do I need it? Is it optimal? Probably not. Not gonna lie. However, I like it, so I'm gonna use it. The planks should be ready by the time I get back. Paper, I'm fine. Refinement, I do want this leather working station. So I'm gonna need more rugged hide. But yeah, like, in my opinion, holy shit! I'm gonna get a Steam achievement for this one, because that is my first ever 100% blood type that I have ever collected in this game. Like, literally my first. All of the others have just came from bottles. Dude, I actually kinda hate this. Not gonna lie. Now you may be like, Dino, why do you hate this? Because when I am on servers, when I am playing with people, with friends, I never get this lucky. Not gonna lie, I didn't realize Gore Swine could be here. I think I'm gonna recoup. Okay, so Gore Swine is what is considered a roaming boss. It's good to know that he is right there for when I come back, but he's a roaming boss. So, kind of like Lydia, he does not stay in the same location every single time. So, like, I might go back to that desecrated cemetery in like 5 minutes, and he's not gonna be there. I do think it's funny how, like, Alpha took 10 minutes, which, I mean, granted, I had a terrible start. Like, it was god awful. But then like I get through the next 4 bosses in 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, and then proceed to not do it again. Slow down. Okay, woodworking bench I don't need. It's the tannery that I need. Okay. Leatherworking station I want.
I require more resources
Coarse
to make
thread.
it.
Fuck. Okay. Then 4 cloth. These need copper ingots, which I should have a few. Yep. Just enough. So I'm actually gonna make a copper crossbow. Actually. Oh, I forgot that I can't just decraft in inventory. Oh my gosh. Okay. Up. I'm just gonna drop them like over here. All right. And then better gear. So I need coarse thread. Oh, hey. All right, so I need coarse thread, cloth. Well, the cloth is not necessary. I need the coarse thread though. I'm gonna need more leather. Up. So rugged hide. Oh, hey, coarse thread. I was just talking about that. I believe if I clean this out, these guys have a possibility of dropping coarse thread. Yep. And they're dropping paper, which is nice, because then that gives me knowledge desk faster. And I am going to get some copper ore. Wow, that was close. Then I should have enough course thread after this to get back to the regularly scheduled programming of bosses. I don't actually think I do, but at the same time, it's gonna be fine. Holy crap, I'm almost at an hour. This run is cooked. As the kids say. I think I'm cooked. Okay. Knowledge. Yeah. Alright. Like, something definitely needed. Rugged hide. No? Huh. Must have been my imagination. Yeah. I'm gonna go copper axes next. And now that I have this,
Recognize my power.
because now I can make a better crossbow in the event that I get there. I'm not sure I'm gonna get there, but I can make a better crossbow now. Leather course thread and oh, this. Okay. I'm going to use the small chest. Okay. All right. I am on my way to Gorswine. Because one special thing with bronze weapons is they unlock abilities to use. So like the crossbow, one of its better abilities is Q. It snares, it's an AoE, and generally it deals a lot of damage while still giving a ranged option, which is arguably the bigger point of it. Axes, their ability, they do a very wide AoE shot or very wide AoE sweep. Because yeah, like now Gorswine. Oh, and another important thing to note is that gear level matters. So like, you see how his name is yellow right now rather than the red it had been before? That's because he's going to take more damage from me. Like, when red, it means that there's a large enough level discrepancy. Wow, Gorswine is annoying. I do think it's funny that Alpha has now made 2 bosses faster. And like one change that I'm going to make This is not going to be the only time I run this. It might be the only time I run this today because, my god, this sucks. Skill-wise, I kind of suck at this. But I can practice.
So happy.
New knowledge acquired.
Oh my gosh, I just want to... Okay. I think for the first time this run, I'm actually caught up on the boss timers. Okay. 5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually caught up on the boss timers for the first time. I'm going to go back to my base. I'm gonna see what Nibbles takes to spawn. If I remember correctly, it's 4 unsullied hearts and 1 rat, which I do actually have. Okay. Now, last time I tried Nibbles, I failed horrendously. I had only ever fought him in Brutal. Actually, no, I didn't fight him in Brutal. Yeah, I hadn't fought him in Brutal. And so the first time that I actually fought him, I had no clue what to expect. 16 copper ingots. Please tell me that. Alright, whatever. That's fine. Don't need that. Alright. Whatever. Oh, it's grave dust. Ham and grilled cheese. Ooh. Okay, so I need whetstones for that. Which I need stone dust for. Alright. I need to go farm some. That's cool. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go for Clive. Like, I'm pretty sure I can kill him. Because, yeah, I need to make a grinder to make a, to actually make what I need for Nibbles, I need grindstones. Because I need a grinder. And so now, I'm hoping I get 4. Because I don't believe that I have any at the moment. Now, I definitely know that I can cheese this fight. Because of that mechanic right there. It is... So all around the arena of the boss, they're going to have explosives. These explosives, well, they are explosive. They deal a lot of damage. As long as I catch him in like one or two of them, then that is going to be one of the easiest fights you will ever see in this game. Except for Grayson. Because Grayson is a really bad boss. Really easy. But yeah, like all of these right here. Where is Clive? Where's Clive? Oh, okay.
I've got a burning desire to wreak some havoc.
Damn. I was gonna try and bring him into that one, but... Alright. Come on, Clive. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Like, the fact that legitimately all of the explosions missed, that sucks. And yeah, like, Clive is one of those bosses I don't need a counter. Because he never actually... He doesn't do any attacks that are counterable. Now, I will say, though, Clive is a fight that I know well. Because I have spent a lot of time here on servers. And so, like, I passively will fight him while just, like, farming. Okay. Like, right there, I got some whetstones. Now the only hang up is going to be... Can I safely extract his blood? Okay, I did get... I got all of the whetstones that I needed from that.
I feel stronger.
And this run right here is why I'm practicing now. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I think everybody can see I don't know what I'm doing. And so, rather than being like, yeah, I'm just gonna blind hop into a speedrun, I'm gonna actually practice before getting smacked over and over and over. Okay. And then nothing should be. Ah! I need to get wood going. Not gonna lie, I have a breakfast sandwich sitting next to me. I was gonna eat it before I started, and then I was like, it's getting a little bit, like, later than I wanted to. And it is still sitting next to me, because, well, this has been an hour. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, not gonna lie. Oh. But boy, let me tell you, I was not expecting, to be going for an hour. Granted, I'm over halfway done. And I tend to make pretty big swings. That one doesn't matter. That doesn't truly matter. I like it, but it doesn't matter. I'm actually gonna go get copper right now. You know, at least it waited for me to get the copper and then attack. How's it going, Kine? What have you been up to? I was doing something. Oh yeah, I was getting... Alright, leather... Good on. All I need are the boots. Of course they're in. I can't make that yet. I'm actually not gonna be able to make it in a run of just Act 1. Oh. My gosh. Okay. Grinder. I need grave dust, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 4 grave dust, 1 unsullied heart. I'll put that in. And then... I just need 4 grave dust, then I can do nibbles. We'll see if I actually remember how to do the fight, but generally I should be fine to do. Yeah, I want the copper axes before this. So I think right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue to get wood, continue to get materials, and then I didn't realize how much downtime there would be in between bosses. Because, like, I definitely have more than enough time to grind most of what I want to. Okay, 3. And then all I need is one more. Oh, 11. Need 5 more axes. Alright. I think I'm just gonna summon Nibble? Actually, no. No. I want my axes before I summon. I should have... I'm barely off. I need 3 more copper, or to finish out. I'm also gonna start more copper for while the fight's going. And the main reason that I want copper axes is because otherwise... So, gear score determines... Hi, Logan. Hey, Logan, actually, how do you fight Nibbles? Do you have any good strategies for fighting Nibbles? The only time that I have fought him, I got my shit rocked multiple times and I needed Brittany to save me. So, if you have recommendations, please let me know. Yeah, Nibbles the rat. Because I'm about to summon him. I just need to wait for stuff for my axes to be done. 3, 2, 1, up, and then axes, Necro Shield, and then Blood Fury. Okay. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not. I don't remember any of his stuff, so we're gonna see how well I do. But alright. Vermin Nest. Nibbles. Yeah. Well, and like yesterday, I really had that itch to like, okay, I can speedrun this. Because I had been watching speedruns, and oh, okay. Yeah, because, like, this phase was always the one that kind of confused me. I had that little stutter there. That could have gotten really awkward very quickly, let me tell you. Oh, also, I found two. Well, I found one 100 and one, like, what was it? 96 blood? Like, immediately. And I'm still using the 100. But it was crazy. Alright.
New knowledge acquired.
Dope. That's Nibbles done. So now Finn. Alright. Fisherman. Okay. I want... This one is really good. This one, I actually want a block. I remember this fight fairly well. It's not an easy fight, but not, like, the most difficult. Okay. Sawmill. Load it back up. What is my next set of gear? I want like stalker boots, so I'm gonna need coarse thread and then whetstones. Which I'm gonna need stone powder for stone dust. Wait. Ah! Okay. Whetstones, 2 for 1. I need 6. And then rubies if I can find them. Alright. And then I need to find another blood. I will find it on my way to Finn. One coarse thread. 2 coarse thread. Gosh dang. Alright. I am off to Finn. Yeah, not gonna lie, this has taken me a lot longer than I expected it to, but I also... One, I died to Alpha the first time I tried to fight him. Which, not gonna lie, was a little bit sad. But yeah, like, oh my gosh, if the admins on that first server weren't just total assholes, I would still be playing there. Okay, well, actually, I'm on world record pace. So, like, I'm not doing well, but I'm on world record pace still, so that's fine, you know? Mind you, there is no other there are no other runners. But come on, give me course thread. Yes! Oh, thank God. Alright. But yeah, like I definitely have a lot of places that I can improve this, and I'm going to. Um so basically what inspired me to do this, I've already told Rooney, but now that a few more people are here, um I've always been a big fan of speedrunning. And so recently there have been a few speedrunning events going on. And I watched them. And one of them, they brought in, well, they had two big speedrunners who, like, were already established speedrunners. They know what they're doing, whatnot. Um, but I saw that, and like they were speedrunning a category that literally only they had ran. And so I saw that and I was like, okay, I know that V Rising has like very little competition, especially the category that I want to run and that I'm currently running, which is all bosses. And I saw that and I was just like, I could do that. And like then I can be like, oh yeah, I have a world record speeder and whatnot. Like a very big asterisk next to it for anybody who actually knows. But yeah. Well, and so I was watching so I looked at the leaderboards for V Rising speedruns. And I had seen that somebody had actually uploaded one within the past 3 months. I was a little bit confused cuz like I saw an 80 something percent in there. Please don't tell me it was the wolf that they oh wait, no, it was not. Okay. Yeah, it's that rogue. Alright. Um but I saw that somebody had ran like not too long ago. And I was like, "Oh, granted they did any percent any bosses." And what any percent is you just need to beat Dracula. And then I saw the all bosses, any bosses split. Nobody had done any bosses or all bosses. They had done any bosses, any percent in 5 hours. Like just over 5 hours. So I was like, okay. I might actually be able to like do this. Like in a somewhat fast time. Because I do remember actually, well, like on the servers, I go as fast as possible because, oh my gosh, I didn't want to be stuck in the beginning of the game. That's what she said. Because, yeah, I was like, I already have kind of ran a lot of this previous. Like, just trying to beat the bosses as fast as possible. As early as possible.
My expertise with the road is unmatched. Watch out for this seed. I'm gonna blow. Your weapons are nothing against my rod.
See, it's cool because I already have the Marauder vest and I just got it again.
Watch out for this sea man. Hope you're hungry.
Fucking Dino. Fuck.
I'm gonna need both hands for this.
Wow!
Eat the coal of the sea.
What a hell of a combo I just did on myself.
There's nothing I can't catch. I bet you've never seen a
There is no space in my inventory.
Have I ever mentioned how bad I am at bullet hell games? I feel like this might be an important time to mention that.
Let's grab a bite.
I'm dead. I'm dead. There's just so many ads here. Yeah. Ah! Damn. I saw him get stuck in an animation there. Please tell me I can get back there before he heals. Please. Yeah, I think right there, like, my big thing is, well, one, I did go into that boss battle injured. Yeah. Two, I'm gonna change out this for Chaos Rain. Because I don't think that a...
You're messing with the wrong sea man. Your weapons are nothing against my rod.
Because, yeah, like, that should do a hell of a lot better against the ads.
Hope you're hungry. I learned below. My expertise with the road is unmatched.
Yeah, because, like, in the, all any percent, or any percent all, or, sorry,
With the water. Let me
in
show
the
you
any
a
percent, any bosses run,
expertise with the road is unmatched.
He does a total, the runner does a total of 5 bosses from Act 1. So, most of these fights, he never does. They never do. It's a French person who...
My equipment is worn down.
What gear? Please don't tell me it's my axe.
Into the drink. Your weapons are nothing against my rod.
See, and I'm like, I need to not just completely neglect.
Rod is real. Summon the swarm. My expertise with the rod is unmatched.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the more fun boss fights, though. Because, like, man, there's so much to juggle. All I need to do. Yes! Oh my gosh! Ah. That got really close at the end. I did not like that. I did not like that. Alright, what gear is damaged? Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize I still had. That's why I wanted course thread. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, those icicles. Oh. They were giving me a little bit more than a tickle, let me tell you that. Okay. Alright, that is Finn done, though. So now I just have Polara, which I can't even see right now. I think I want to... Holy crap. Yeah, my first run. So this is... Well, this is my second actual attempt. The first one that I was gonna have as an attempt, I was kind of just getting used to the settings. And so then I was like, I'm just gonna restart. Like, I'm not gonna count this as an attempt. My second time that I ran it, or attempted to, I I ran into a caravan on my way to Alpha, and I got immediately. And I basically said, yeah, screw this. Like, whatever, basically. Like, I'm just not gonna... I'm not gonna care. Yeah, Alt F4. Like, I can just get a better... Please don't tell me I crashed. Yeah, like, I'm not... I can get a better start, no matter what. And then this one. Like, I've been... Like, 10 minutes to kill Alpha, that was because I died on my first actual fight of Alpha. I didn't really farm. I did not farm well at the beginning of the run either. Now I kind of know what to go for, kind of know the initial benchmarks that I want to hit. Mostly in terms of like how many resources do I actually want going into like what area and stuff like that. Um
Taking me on.
Lydia, I got insanely good RNG because she was already fighting Alpha when I showed up. And so at that point, I kind of just got to like show up, kill her, like finish the kill, collect the blood. Um, which on the right there, my splits aren't entirely correct because I did not do them in order. Like now I'm doing them in order, but I had not been at the time. Alright. I have that started. I need more course thread. Course threads didn't seem this hard to find last time. But I also know that I set up a loom like ASAP though. Okay. And this run is not going to hit the point of where I get to a loom. Alright. You're level 27. How else? Okay. Grave Digger, Grave Dusk, Morning Lilies. I know that I have Morning Lilies next to me. So I'm just gonna start making Grave Dust. And then I'm gonna start making some grindstones. All I need is 6. So 4, 5. That's not gonna be enough. Actually, yeah, it will be. It will barely be enough for 6. I have enough copper at that point. Granted, do I think I entirely need it? No, but I would like merciless copper or merciless copper axes if possible, basically. Alright. This I'm going to do for Ice Nova. Alright. You guys have more coarse thread, right? Really? Okay. Alright, 2 coarse thread. I need what? 4? I don't remember! Oh, fuck. I think I need 4 for the Marauder vest. Yeah, and like that's also gonna be another part that I'm gonna need to kind of learn better. Is like where do I or what do I need for the gear line specifically? Because that's arguably the most important part, is I need to know what I need to make, how I need to make it. Like, obviously, actually killing the bosses is, like, by far the most important thing. But if I can make a line, that is a Warrior 84. Okay, that's coarse thread. I believe I need 4. Oh. Yeah. Ultimate cooldown rate. Cool. If this wasn't very specifically a speedrun, and if I was actually going to be playing this out, that would have been a great pull right there. But it's not. I also keep forgetting that I can go through like these castle plots because nobody else is going to claim them. Oh, though I was thinking, Logan, there is a multiplayer section. So like if we really wanted to, we could like get a band of people together and we can do like any percent. However, especially if like we don't practice or whatnot, um, it might be a little bit of a marathon, especially if we go for any percent. Because any percent is Dracula. And I don't know how long that would take.
The trees foretold your coming.
If I remember correctly, she is... Yeah. I'm like, that's the main ability I need to dodge.
Be gone!
Yeah, as long as I don't get hit by her spirit wolf, then I should be fine. Oh my gosh, stop lagging. Having the worst little lag spikes. You know, I would always... Normally, I would rock up to this fight with... Wait, what? Why'd she reset? Why'd she reset? What? The fuck? That's so dumb. That's actually really, really annoying right there. I would normally rock up to this fight with my 2 Spectrals. So I don't entirely know where I changed. Well, I'm gonna not attempt that again for the moment. Also, I think this is just better for that fight. Okay, well that was kind of dumb, but whatever. Okay. I hopefully have enough to make the Marauder vest. Not gonna lie, I should probably make a spear. A bronze spear. Just, it does more damage. I think it's better for bursting with its Q. Not entirely sure though. And I'm gonna go grab some morning lilies. Wait. Because I have that right there. Yeah. Also, what gemstone do I actually need? I want to say orange one. I kind of wish that I could just see like, wait. I can track recipes. Never mind. I think I've been being dumb so far. Okay. Those are fine. Yeah, I can just... I'm so dumb. Okay. Gonna make the Marauder Fest. Granted, I don't have anything else in there from that set, but... Crude Ruby. Okay. And I don't have another ruby yet. Come on. Good RNG. Bless me. Bless me. Please. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wow. Dope. Okay. That's actually crazy luck. Crazy good luck right there. I don't think I want that. I do want... I need to unlock more of the Marauder stuff. That's crazy. Oh. No. Okay, blood essence. I'm just gonna put in here because I don't need it. Wait. Nah. Wait. I'm just gonna drop what I don't need. I think it's more efficient, honestly. Oh, okay. And then... Alright. I have... How many copper coins? 34. I don't think that's enough for a book. Like, I just need higher level gear so that I can... so that I can actually see half of these people. Okay. I do believe that is a ultimate, if I remember correctly. So as long as I beat Nicholas, then I get an ult. Which should make pretty much everything else significantly easier. And while I'm at the spot with Nicholas, there should also be Morning Lilies there. So I'm going to knock out 2 birds, 1 stone. With both killing Nicholas and getting my next ring as well. Because it's these 3 and then just Quincy and then run is done. So I could be sub 2.5. Sub 2.5. That's kind of the goal right now. I've definitely gone on a drought after Finn. Don't, please, please. Okay, the boss music stopped. I was about to cry. I swear to God. If I get got right there. Oh, I forgot. I forget generally what made this fight. Because I remember this fight being somewhat difficult. And it is this part. It's the summons, because he summons a lot of shit. And then he has, like, that one phase where he, Okay, I need 24 morning lilies, if I remember correctly. At least I respect the 1v1. Generally. I should be out of combat now. Soon. So then I'm gonna regenerate. I'm gonna wait for regenerate. And I'll go in. Okay. It's also a pretty good opportunity for me to make healing potions. Because I have a lot of everything I need for them around me. Okay. Going to drink one to go a little bit faster.
I'll try to preserve the good bits.
The necromancer gets necromanced. Oh my gosh, I double clicked the counter. Holy shit. Shit. Okay. I remember when I learned that the skeleton shield can counter that. Because I sat there just like, holy shit. For like minutes. Because yeah, I can just do that. Granted, do I think I'm gonna win this? No. Because I took a lot of damage from that one attack that he sent at me. Damn.
This cannot be the end.
Yeah, like I took a lot of damage from that one attack that he did. So. Come on, 2.5. That's all I want. Okay. I do think this might be better than my Wraith Spear. Because, like, I know when we fought him in the past, somebody had already taken him out, and generally, generally Krieg was dead. So we had the Reaper. Or I remember the first time I fought him, I had the Reaper, which made that fight an absolute joke. But I don't have a Reaper now. Because, well... Alright. I do wonder, now that the arena has opened up more, will it be easier? Will it be harder? Like... We'll see. Alright. Attempt number 2, Nicholas. Oh, fuck. So the reason I'm using Reign of Chaos rather than my Wraith Spear is because Reign of Chaos should deal with his summons a lot easier.
Tis the meats of
Because, yeah, like, this is what I remember. This is where I have trouble. If you guys can't tell, I don't tend to do very well with ads. So being able to handle... Please don't lag right now. Like, please.
your bones will be mine.
Huh. God damn. I would like to make very clear right there, I was lagging to high hell. Come on. I'm playing it slow because I need to. Otherwise, I'm gonna lose. Fuck! Right into the fear! Oh, please. Please. Oh, thank God. Ah. Ooh. Come on, please. It's so close. It's so close. Oh, thank God. Wow. Okay. 2 more. Or 3 more. Okay. Polara. Or that's Nicholas dead. Holy crap. But that is also spellbook. I think I'm going to want Army of the Dead. Now you may say, Dino, why do you want Army of the Dead rather than the Skeleton? Because Polara... Because I'm not picking it for Polara. Originally, I was going to say, well, because it's better against Polara, but it's not. Because then it kind of just gives her stuff to bounce the wolf off of. However... Not exactly building it, purple Lara. Alright. The dream is still alive of under 2.5 hours. Oh. Oh, I didn't grab I didn't grab enough morning lilies for what I needed. Oh my gosh. There have been a few times so far where, like, I need to remind myself that this is actually a speedrun. And that I should be trying to go fast. Rather than, like, being safe all the time. Granted, I'm running this so that I can start getting, like, some consistency. But at the same time, like, I should still be trying to go fast. This is a practice run. Oh my gosh. Because what matters in marathon runs is that is less you going fast and more you can do it. Like every single time you step up and it's okay, I know that I can do this. I know X, Y, and Z. I know these tricks. Because you don't need to win every game. Sometimes all you need to do is survive long enough. Alright, Gravedigger Ring. Yeah. I need 2 more? Oh my gosh. And Blood Essence. Okay. I should have enough Grave Dust. I don't. Golly. And Greater Blood Essence would require a... Alchemy Press, no? Yes. Or a Blood Press. Alright, so Stone, 120. Okay. And then 2 blanks. I forgot that I can't do that yet. Okay. I'm gonna go get more morning lilies and more bones. I think. Yeah. That's the closest spot for me to get them. Alright. I thought it was 30, not 32. That's rough. I have, what, 8 grave dust in the grinder at home, so I need enough for 2 more. I don't actually know how much that 2 more needs, but I'm just gonna get bones. Alright, I see that I got the morning lilies. Decent amount of bones.
My
Great
blood
dust,
reserves
cup
run
coin.
low.
Like, I should have enough. So, I'm gonna leave now. And I think I have enough for the, rings as well afterwards. I am gonna need to find blood. Hopefully I can get another, I can pull like at least an 80 plus. Not gonna lie, my luck when it's came to that has been kind of insane. Ooh, okay. 50 is good enough for now. Plus it's rogue, which is pretty good. Because yeah, then if I crit, then I do a lot. Grave dust. Come on, baby, show me 8. I got fucking 7. That's why I grabbed the that's why I grabbed the extra bones right there. All right, and then this. I have 18 seconds. Do I have topaz, amethyst, small chest? I have 1 amethyst, 1 topaz. All right. We're gonna see which one of these I get first. Well, okay. First off, make the gravedigger ring. Okay. I'm pretty sure that I can just sweep the last bosses. Pretty sure. Okay, Route 50. Worker would not help. I need to sweep the last 3 bosses and then I hit my time limit goal. Yeah, not gonna lie, I kind of came into today and I was like, oh yeah, you know, I can get like maybe 2, 3 practice runs, just kind of practice Act 1 and then Act 2. And once I get those down, then I go into like save those worlds for practicing Act 3. And I can pump out like a few things per game. And then, no, definitely not. 100% no. Part of me is tempted to try another run after this, though. Not even gonna lie.
This place is not meant for you, creature. Be gone.
Do I have iframes there? I think I do. I think I have some iframes with my Q. Which I think is a little bit crazy, but I'm down.
Spirits, hear me. Be gone. Be gone. Spirits, hear me. Be gone.
Alright.
So, it is my
Dope.
turn.
Alright. Start out of order, end out of order, baby.
Stronger.
I'm going full damage against Kodia. I want to say this is on the full east side of the map. Yes, it is. Yeah, he is. Alright. That's dumb. I swear to God, if that's the one thing keeping me. It probably won't be, because I do still need to get to Quincy, fight him. After doing the Kodia fight. I'm not gonna lie. I think if I optimize this even just a little bit, like sub 2 hours is definitely possible. Oh, that's a 96%. Yeah. All right, Warrior 96% to finish out the run. Whetstone, just in case I need it. Buddy. Okay. I don't need those. I want those. Yeah. All right. Two more emeralds at any point in this.
Break it, you buy it.
Oh, I could actually buy these. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that, Marauder leggings, Marauder boots. I didn't realize that those were only 40. Not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna head back to base. And then I'm going to go to Kodia. Because I should be able to make the rest of the Marauder stuff. And even just one other piece of Marauder item, or the Marauder armor set, should be pretty massive. Part of me was tempted to hope, but like I would prefer to have the topaz rather than the amethyst ring.
There is no space in my inventory.
Okay. But I might just take the amethyst ring anyway. Because the higher the gear level is, the better. Or the easier the fight goes. So. At this point, it's basically just finish out the run. Alright. Yeah, I need 2 copper ingots. Please tell me I have something. No, I don't. Okay. I am gonna take that. Alright. Okay. So I'm gonna grab copper. And then while I'm letting all of this run, I'm going to go kill Kodia, and come back for all of my stuff before Quincy, just so that way I am as strong as I can possibly be for Quincy. Because the last thing I want to do is get there and then fail. Because that would be hella awkward. Like, a lot of what this is going to be after... Because, like, after stream... Not gonna lie, I'm probably going to, submit this. Because why not? Like, it is a time. It's not great, but it's also first run. However, after this, I'm going to look at resources I need. Like, kind of, what areas held me back? Because, like, Alpha, that one is easy to fix. But, like, what took me 10 minutes between Alpha and the 30? And is there any way I can start that before I actually, you know, before I get to Alpha? And then, like, the Bandit 3. I'm just gonna call them that. Grayson, that kind of tied in. Goreswine. Or, yeah. But, like, I had significant jumps there. So, like, between Clive and Nibbles, where did I get held up? I know where I got held up. It was in the Grave Dust. Because, admittedly, that one is kind of RNG at that point. Because I just need to find grindstones. But I need to actively go and search out grindstones and places where grindstones will spawn. Finn. Not gonna lie, Finn might be one of those that I skip. Like, no, obviously not like entirely skip, but I'm just gonna skip his fight specifically, get better gear, and then go back. But then it's like, what was I waiting for between Finn and like Nicholas? Uh, because I know that it was a lot of gear stuff. Like, I didn't have the Gravedigger ring made yet, and I needed the Gravedigger ring made. Um, I didn't have like Marauder armor made. I didn't have very good weapons. So it's going to be putting a focus on like, okay, get my gear up as fast as possible, and then I can go back through if I need. So like to a certain extent, it's also going to be what bosses are required early and what bosses aren't. And like that, I'm probably going to look at um the any percent or the any boss any percent because I know that he just did what was required in Act 1. Well, granted, I have never had a issue with Kodia, but like this is also by far the fastest I have ever like bursted him down. Like even on Brutal, I don't feel like Kodia was that bad. Hot take. I think the worst part of it was we went in there with like 15, 20 people,
Taste of knowledge.
and that was what took forever because we kept killing each other and yada yada yada. Eating a shroom while doing a speedrun. You know what would be a pretty fun speedrun for this game? Shroom percent. Whoever eats the mushroom fastest wins. Alright. Back. And Quincy. Now, part of the reason that I did decide... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, part of the reason I decided to, it was fine to wait is because I can, I can hit the stronghold after hitting my base, but it looks like the stronghold is fairly in the middle. So, a little bit rough to go to my base on the other side. All right. Just give me an amethyst. That's all I want. Okay, I saw an amethyst in there. Yep. So yeah, at this point, I make the ring of the Warlock, if I remember correctly. We'll see if I can afford to make both of my other Marauder parts. Otherwise, just one is also fine. Because that should match me to Quincy's level. Which should make that fight go a hell of a lot smoother. I actually kind of forgot Quincy's fight. Not gonna lie. Oh wait, no, never mind. I remember it. Alright. Don't worry, guys, it's gonna be a sub 3-hour run. Oh boy. The speed run with no speed in it. Next time, though, let me tell you. These things ain't gonna have a chance. I'm gonna be running with so much speed. Not gonna lie, for a second I thought that was a horse, and I was like, you can't spawn here, what are you doing? Alright. I actually think that might be perfect for what I need. Yeah, let's go, baby. Then Ring of Sorcerer. Okay. 30 seconds. So while that 30 seconds is going on, basically just making sure I have everything else that I may want. Because this is where I can go all in. Part of me wishes that I had the Marauder gloves, but at the same time, it don't matter. Alright. Okay. See, and yeah, especially if I... Okay. For a while... This is now making me kind of rethink my any percent all bosses. However, I also recognize... Well, I'm probably going to practice Act 1 a decent amount of times. Because, like, last thing I want to do is sit here and be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just running Act 1, rather than doing something big, something special. I do hope that this takes long enough that I can start at night. Yeah, it seemed like the biggest hurdles that I needed to overcome were coarse thread, whetstones, and just generally copper. The caravan without the caravan. The caravan without the wagon.
I don't have the proper tools.
I always thought that that started open, not gonna lie. Then I need to go through here, up to the left. Over here. See, what I do think is a little bit funny is like my movement's not bad in this game. Like on the PvP servers, people just are better though. But like going through the PvE stuff, like it's not bad.
Proper challenge. Show me your mettle then.
Yeah. 2-level advantage. Yeah, I remember that was...
A rousing battle.
Swear to God. Thank God. I was sitting there like, please, please, give me night.
Show me what you got. A rousing battle. No.
Alright, and...
Incredible.
time.
New knowledge
A very solid